10,000 years ago, the galaxy burned. It was an age of conquest, when the Emperor of mankind strode forth from Terra to unite humanity under his banner. He forged the Space Marine Legions, each led by a son of his own making, the Primarchs. Together they waged the Great Crusade, reclaiming thousands of worlds in the name of the Imperium. But the Emperor's dream would not endure. Whispers spread through the warp, secrets too terrible to name. And among the Emperor's sons, rivalries festered, doubts deepened, and loyalties began to waver. One by one, choices were made. Some remained faithful to the dream of unity. Others listened to voices in the dark, promises of power, freedom, or truth that the Emperor had denied. And so, brother turned upon brother. Whole worlds burned. Entire legions were broken. Battles that should have been victories turned into massacres. And at the heart of it all stood the Primarchs, beings of myth and legend, forced to choose between loyalty and rebellion. Imagine standing in the dust of Monarchia as a city of faith is reduced to ash. Imagine watching as entire brotherhoods of space marines are forced to slaughter the very warriors they once called kin. Imagine being at Terra itself, as the walls of the Imperial Palace shook with the footsteps of gods and monsters. World after world fell to fire. The Thousand Sons were damned on Prospero. The Dark Angels split in civil war. The Ultramarines were ambushed at Calth. This is why the Horus Heresy remains the greatest story of Warhammer 40,000, because it is not just about war. It is about faith, about family, about ambition, pride, and the terrible cost of betrayal, and the breaking of the Emperor's dream. And the full story? That story must be told piece by piece, in the novels, in the legends, in the audiobook-style retellings that bring these myths to life. If you want to know how it all began, if you want to hear how faith turned to heresy, how loyalty became rebellion, and how the Emperor's dream was shattered, then join us on the channel as we begin with the first heretic and continuing with the Thousand Sons. The war that shaped the galaxy awaits, and it all begins here.